When God allows a shift to happen, we get mad. We don't like all of the change that goes on. And we use a term that drives me bonkers. I'm not ready. I'm not ready drives me bonkers. So when I'm ministering to people and they say that, I always say, first thing I say internally, Lord, help me. Because what we're really saying is, I don't trust you enough, God, to help me through it. Whenever we say, I'm not ready, because if we're walking with God, you're not doing it on your own. And that we have to know. Because see, before we gave our life to God, we were literally doing everything on our own. So when you come to the altar, you're coming to meet the Master. When you come to the altar, you're coming to meet the Master, and the Master has the master plan. So for you to say, I'm not ready, means I'm not ready to let the Master do what only the Master can do with me. But when you come here, you should be able to come here saying, I'm ready to be able to do what I didn't know I was able to do. Did I miss you? I know some of y'all are writing that, so I'm going to try to say it slow. And then the rest of y'all just got to get the CD or DVD. But understand something, that when I make a decision, I'm making a decision for teamwork. I'm no longer making the decision based on how I made decisions, because previously my decision was based on what I'm going to do. But when I make a decision to go to the Master, I'm saying, listen, Master, I'm coming to you because obviously I don't know everything, so I need to be taught a new thing. I need to be taught a new lifestyle. I need to be taught a new way of thinking. I need to be taught a new way of living. And I don't know. That's why you're the Master, and I devote myself to the new plan, not my plan, but the Master's plan. So as you see fit, uncover it unto me. Does that make sense? I'm coming to you with a messed up mindset. I'm coming to you like Peter. I'm coming to you stubborn. I'm coming to you with a little anger. I'm coming to you not just with swag. I'm coming to you with a little aggression. Any aggressive people still under development up in here? Val, you're not the only one. You're just free like that. See, you put your hand up there. See, if you know it's you, but you ain't ready. Whom the Son set free is free indeed. You can't change until you can recognize you need to be changed.
Right.
And if you're still in the move out the way so we can move through. It's going to slow me up. Either I'm jacked up or I'm not. I know if I'm jacked up or not. I've been living with me all my life. If anybody going to know what state I'm in, it's me. But if I'm like, depending on the day, then you jacked up. But it's not my job to let you know who you are. It's your job to let you know so you can know what line you need to be in. But when people say, I'm not ready, that means I'm not ready, Lord, for you to be able to do things that I may not be comfortable with what you're doing. Amen. And we've all been in a state that we weren't comfortable with what God was doing in our life. But let me talk to some seasoned people for a minute and let God do some things that have jacked up some relationships. Right. Then you can say, Lord, I'm used to you jacking it up, so let's just keep it moving. Amen. My toe understands the temperature. I'm all the way in this thing. Come on, Lord. I don't have time. I'm used to people leaving me that I love. I'm used to crime. I'm used to disappointment. So let's just move this thing on. Let's get to the smooth sailing, because I've been through the bumpy waves. Amen.
Amen.
We're talking about crossing the finish line. Listen, but the problem is most of us are always looking like this to see who's still with us. But when you get to the point that I'm no longer looking to the left or looking to the right, it's no longer about who's running with me. It's making sure I'm keeping up the pace that I need to keep up so I won't trip. And the thing is, some of us trip and fall because I'm so busy trying to look to the left and the right, I didn't look in front of me to see that there was a boulder with my name on it to trip me up.
Oh, that's good.
And that boulder might have Pookie name on it. Amen. So whoever's in your life, that's your boulder. You know who has your name. So we have to understand that I got to be real with myself. And so many times we say, I just want you to be real with me. First of all, stop lying to people. How many times do really got mad at somebody for saying what you needed to hear. I didn't say what you wanted to hear. What you needed to hear. And so many times we talk about, Lord, have your way in my life. And he said, okay. And then he done brought somebody to you to say what you need to hear. Now you all mad. Which one is it? Do I want to grow or do I want to keep being pampered? Because I found out in my life that people that I was comfortable with, not everybody that I was comfortable with was good for me. Not everybody you can kick your shoes with and talk about everything. You should continue to have conversations with them. Because some people keep you comfortable in your complacency.
That's good.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't say, Lord, have your way with me and be complacent at the same time. Because as soon as you say it, the power of life and death is in your tongue. Now you're supposed to life. Now things are starting to happen that never happened, and you start wondering why stuff happening so fast because you open up your mouth.
Yes, come on.
The power of life and death is in the tongue. How come you keep standing still, you know?
Right.
How many times that you've been in a stale season? That's because of what you've been saying. And who you've allowed to say it to you. Everything ain't nothing going right. Well, how come you keep saying it? Every time I take one step forward, I take 2 steps back. You said it. With your backward self. You said it. And no, nothing ever go right for me, and it never will till you change your vocabulary. Then the people that's around you, man, ain't nothing going right for me. Yeah, man, me either. Okay, so where is the positive change that even the people you come to can't wait for you to have something negative to say? And if finally you got something good to say, they're going to talk you down. If I don't have no encouragement around me, where is the encouragement going to come from? And as soon as I get happy, my friend get mad, then they ain't really my friend. And then my friend can't wait for something bad to happen to me, so we finally have something good to talk about. Well, what kind of friendship? That is the craziest friendship. And when things going well, you're like, I can't talk to them yet because they won't understand. What, they don't understand joy? What kind of dysfunctional relationship you rolling with? But as soon as something bad happens in your life, now y'all back together again. You need to evaluate your own relationship. No way, I don't understand why stuff bad happens. I understand. You and the people you surround yourself with. How you gonna cross the finish line and every time you tire your friend say, you need to sit down. You need to rest. You're doing too much. First of all, how am I gonna get in good spiritual shape if I keep taking breaks?
Come on, man.
I need people to tell me I need to push through it. Oh, y'all don't want that.
Come on.
I need people to tell me that I'm lazy. I need people to inspire me, to tell me to get it together. I need people to tell me the reason you're tired because your legs ain't never did nothing. You need to work the muscle. I need people to tell me you're tired because you ain't never did nothing. Get your butt up, get the circulation going on. I need some people that are going to motivate me, not tell me to sit down. My problem is I done sat down too long. I don't need nobody to tell me to get down. I need somebody to tell me to get up. That's why I can't finish the race. Because I'm around a bunch of tired losers. That know once I finish and I pass the finish line, I'll never come back to them.
Yes, come on.
They want me to sit down, so they have somebody to sit with. Well, I done found out my butt don't belong in that chair anymore.
Yeah, come on.
But I need somebody to tell me to get my butt up from there.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs., I'm not ready. With your leg cramps. They cramped up till they ain't never went nowhere. Walking to the mailbox talking about I need to sit down. That mailbox attached to your house and you tired but you ain't got the mail. Work those muscles. Talking about, I don't understand faith because you're not saying nothing faithful. Work the mouth muscles. Say something positive. Say something about yourself. I was down there in the youth ministry today and having fun, and I was able to ask you, well, tell me some cool things about you. And she was able to tell me some cool things about her, and I loved it. 14-year-old telling me about herself, how she perceives herself. Because if you can't perceive there's something good going on with you, why are you going to get mad that nobody else see nothing good?
Come on, Pastor.
If you want somebody else to see what you don't even see.
Amen.
That's why when somebody finally says something good about yourself, the next thing you say is, well, what else? Digest that. You got to understand, not everybody's going to enjoy the change. Not everybody's going to enjoy the change. Not everybody's going to enjoy the improvement. You have to know that. The disciples was trying to tell Jesus he wasn't supposed to live out his purpose. Peter was telling Jesus, listen, I rebuke your destiny. When Jesus was telling them, there's going to have to come a time that the Son of Man is going to have to leave this earth, and Peter was rebuking him. You got to understand, people that's closest to you don't always understand your true purpose and destiny, and they're going to try to talk you out of what you were created to do. Jesus had to rebuke Peter, one of the closest ones around him, because Peter tried to tell him Jesus wasn't supposed to die. If Jesus didn't die, I wouldn't be up here speaking to you today.
Yes, come on.
And people trying to tell you, you don't need to do that. First of all, you need to tell me what I need to do, not what I don't need to do. I need you to pushing me to my purpose, not taking me from my purpose. Just because it's hard don't mean it's wrong. Did you get that? Just because it's hard don't mean it's wrong. Because it's challenging don't mean it's wrong. You can't conquer nothing if you don't ever deal with nothing that's hard.
Yes.
How are you going to learn that you're smart unless you done tackle something that was difficult? You don't want to put your brain to it. How you ever going to grow? You don't put your mouth to it. How you ever going to get faith?
Yes, yes, yes.
And if you only doing what somebody else said, when are you ever going to believe it? You can't believe it until you endure it. Be it unto them according to their faith, your faith. I could talk to you all day about what you're capable of, but until you will accept the challenge, it's not real to you. Amen?
Amen.
How many people in here in year 3 got a difficult word or a challenge from me, and you wanted a pat in the back, and I gave you a tap on the butt so you get your life together, get it together? But have you grown? But this is why I tell the church all the time, it is not my job to make you feel better. It's my job to make you live better.
Amen.
So many times we want a pat on the back, and that's not what we need. Amen?
Amen.
We need some kind of push in the back. Keep going and stop doing that. Amen?
Amen.
When you're running a race, you shouldn't take breaks to get Kool-Aid. That's not what you need when you need water. Sometimes you need the liquid purified. You need a purified word. You don't need no extra sugar. Sometimes we run and we want that extra sugar to make it sweet. You don't need nothing sweet. That's your problem. Some of us is too full of sugar. And we need some water.